Scene 3. Lights up on the smoking wreckage of the flying car, which has crashed into the herbology room of Hogwarts, completely destroying it.
Oh, whoa. Wipeout.
Ron, look what you did.
Hey, at least we crashed into the herbology room. Always hated that class. Let's get out of here before we get in any trouble.
Oh, in the name of stuffy old ninnies everywhere, what is going... Potter!
Professor McGonagall?
Look what you've done to the greenhouse! An entire crop of mandrakes destroyed. It'll take all year to grow another. Oh, and look, you killed Professor Sprout.
Oh.
You'd better have a jolly good explanation for all of this, Potter, or I'll expel you so fast your head will spin faster than a fizzing fancy.
Guys, let me take care of this. Professor, this isn't what it looks like. You see, we couldn't have destroyed the herbology room because, well, it was like this when we got here.
Yeah.
Potter, I know I may not be as hip as Dumbledore was, but I am headmaster of this school now. I consider myself to be a very reasonable, uptight bitch. But if you haven't got a witness to back up your story, it's out of my hands, Potter.
Well. What a fine opportunity that has fallen straight from the sky right into my diapered lap.
Malfoy.
How fortuitous that I happened to be exploring the next room with my bilingual friend Dora when I witnessed the entire happenings of what happened here tonight.
Oh, thank goodness, Draco. Can you please clear up this whole mess?
Indeed I can. But first I'd like to point out to Mr. Potter that I now hold his fate in the palm of my tiny hand.
Malfoy, you little shit.
And I can assure you, Headmaster, that these fellows are entirely innocent.
What? Well, then who is responsible for this severe property damage?
Isn't it obvious? Sorry, old friend. It was Dora.
Miss Explorer! I am shocked. You're coming with me immediately.
It looks like this is the end of our adventure, Dora. I really did love you. Te amo también. Lo siento.
You kids had better hurry off to the Great Hall for the welcoming feast. Spitsport, off you go.
Woo! That was close.
All right, Malfoy. What's the deal?
What? Surprised that I could pin your crime on that saucy tart? I'm not denying it, I did sleep with her. But she's been seeing my Paddington Bear behind my back for weeks now. As you can see, Potter, it's very dangerous to be one of my enemies. Which is why it's such a good thing that we're friends.
Yeah, right, Malfoy. I'll never be your friend. Come on, guys.
No! Why? All right, now, surely you chaps remember all the good times we had at school together. Like when we battled Professor Quirrell and I destroyed that last Horcrux. Or when I traveled back in time and saved you from my evil father.
No, I don't really remember that. I was 11.
Well then, surely you chaps remember our third year. The most memorable and important one, when we all went to pig farts. I did many important things that year. And we had so many clean jokes and good songs and nobody swore.
Oh, yeah, no, I remember that year. That year.
Well, we've only got 1 year left, chaps. What do you say we bury the hatchet and enjoy it? Like good friends should, huh?
Whatever, Malfoy, just butt out, scram, would you?
As in, get your poopy butt out of here.
All right, dudes. Until next time, you hang loose.
Bloody nuts! It's Harry Potter!
Seamus!
What's good?
What's good?
pics for the school paper.
Who's this? Who's this?
Colin Creevy, sir. First year. I just got sorted into Gryffindor, and I'm a big fan.
Oh, is that so? That's what I like to hear. Hey, be sure to get on my good side, huh?
All right, Lucas. Hold on.
I can tell that kid has a long and illustrious career ahead of him.
All right, children, silence, silence. Welcome one and all to another magical year at Hogwarts. Now, before I introduce this year's Defense Against the Dark Arts teacher, I would like to present this year's newly chosen head girl, Miss Cho Chang.
Howdy, y'all.
Now, I would have presented this year's head boy, but sadly the young man who was chosen was murdered at the end of last term by Fenrir Greyback. So, we cannot leave the school head boyless. So for the first time, we will present the first ever Hogwarts head boy election. We have chosen 2 male candidates who will campaign throughout the first term, at the end of which there will be a school-wide vote to determine this year's head boy. So, the first candidate is none other than Harry Potter. And Draco Malfoy.
Yes.
Draco?
It is with a heavy heart that I accept this civic duty. Of course, my vote will be going to Harry Potter, whom I believe to be the best man for the job.
Thank you, Malfoy. I'll be voting for myself as well.
You will each be given a campaign budget of $50. Once you have settled upon a campaign manager.
And for my campaign manager, I pick my most trusted underling, Crab and Goyle. Goyle? Where the devil is Crab?
Me and Crab were in the room of requirements. We started a fire and Crab's dead.
Oh no. I was counting on his vote.
Cheer up, old friend. Take heart. I met this new guy on the train, and he seems pretty cool.
Candy from the trolley, dear? Oh, brimstone and broil, she'll have to do. Come